What is going on, YouTube? Just got home from work, and as you can see, we got two packages here. They're both from DHL, and I'm pretty sure I know what's in both of them, but I'm not really certain I know what's in both of them. So we really can't play a guessing game on this because I wouldn't know if anybody's right or not. Let's see. Stan, the drone man, what is going on, brother? So we're going to pop these open, and we're going to see what's in here. We're going to talk about what's in here. Ray, what is going on, brother? And then we'll just basically check them out. Basically doing live unboxing like we've been doing before. Kind of looking at my mail and pop it open. Let's see. What's that? Does that say toothless? If that says toothless, what up, brother? If it doesn't, my eyes are not seeing too well. So what we're going to do, we have our almost pocket knife here. What's going on, John? And you have a Parrot Bebop. Yes, I have Parrot Bebop 1. Not much, brother. We got some mail we need to open here. I have the Bebop 1, and I lost interest in the Bebop 1, but then I got this, what is it? The fly pad from Parrot. Hooked it up to the Bebop 1, and that kind of revitalized the Bebop for me because for me, the large Sky controller, I have Parrot Bebop Power. The large Sky controller just wasn't good for me, so I needed a smaller controller with good range on it, and the fly pad did it. So alright, we are going to pop this open, and this is smaller out of the two. Again, both these are from DHL, both of them are from China. I would like to get a Bebop 1 with fly pad from Parrot. Absolutely. If you're going to get the Bebop 1, dude, the camera's ridiculous. Here. Hypothetically, say this is the Bebop drone. If the drone flips upside down, the image is still facing the right way. It blows my mind. I don't know how it does that. I've not encountered another camera that can go from facing straight up to instantly, like there's no hiccup, and it still be in the right way. You can't even tell that it did a barrel roll. I've tested it and I've showed it on my channel. What's going on, Gary? And it blows my mind. But the Bebop 1 is a good drone, and again, fly pad's the way to go. Don't spend $100 or $200, whatever they want, on the Sky controller, unless you are really going for range, because that gives you a lot of range. Yeah, super crazy. It looked like very cheap toy drone, but it's not. Yeah, the Bebops, they're good drones, man. That was probably, I don't know what drone it was. I paid $200 from Walmart for $199, and I like it. I really like it. I didn't like it controlling on touch device or whatnot, but with the fly pad, it's king. So all right, here we go. My little pocket knife tool here. It's really not a pocket knife, kind of like a pocket razor. My Cicada is a lot like the Bebop 1. Yes, your Cicada, and again, you're the only person I know with the Cicada. Looks a lot like it. What is going on, Flash? Wow, you look like a new clean. Yes, very clean cut. Just watch a Hawkeye. Footage from B6 looks far better than GoPro. Dude. Let's see. In 2 days, my new Inspire to come. Cool. Yeah, that Firefly, dude, the Firefly camera, I can't say enough about it. I mean, I put it on a Bugs 3, and I don't think I have the Bugs 3. I think it's actually out there. I put it on a Bugs 3, and it wasn't flush with the body. Plus, check out new series. Flash, do not kill this feed here. Do not overload the comments, brother. If you want to comment a little bit, please feel free. What is going on? Mosh Weshwi, maybe? Toothless, your videos are very good. I'm happy you enjoy them. But what was I talking about? Oh, that camera, dude. Dude, the Firefly camera, I have Bugs 3, I have GoPro, but the Hawkeye kills it. I think so too. I have a GoPro as well. I get good stuff off my GoPro. I'm not willing to throw my GoPro up however high I had the Bugs 3 at because it's a really expensive camera, man. I'm not willing to risk it. The Firefly for $46 with the code that I have, and the footage that I'm pulling off of it, and the stability that I'm pulling off it, and the fact that it's, dude, let's see. Hypothetically, let's say this is the Bugs. what's inside the box. We're working on what's inside the box. That way we got this, but we kind of got sidetracked here. Sup, I'm the Flash brother. That's cool. Happy to have both yous here. But hypothetically, say this is the drone. Normally you have an underhung box underneath the drone. Agree, I panic when go. Exactly, dude. I'm not setting a GoPro up. They cost too much. Generally, you have an underhung box camera in here. VoPro, what up? You got your shout out. Do not kill this feed, guys. I understand yous are brothers. Kind of go with the feel here. I don't want to have to keep monitoring both yous. Flash kind of killed one of my feeds when I was in a Walmart. Just comment casually. If you have questions as we're talking, please do so. Otherwise, just hang tight, watch. We're going to open some boxes. We're going to talk about some drones. That looks like a double-sided drone. It is a double-sided drone. Yes, you could definitely put it on the bugs too. I will put it on the bugs too. But anyway, so generally you have a square. Here, we'll use a battery to show you. Generally, you have a square, obviously not that big, hanging off of the drone. With the Firefly, you now have a camera that is tucked under like the manufacturers do. You're creating less drag. It's also a cleaner profile. Where I've extended legs on a lot of drones to carry a GoPro. Dude, I could go get my bugs that crashed in the Taj Mahal, and I could take the legs off it now if I wanted to. I'm probably going to leave them on, but I could take the legs off of it, and I could throw that Firefly underneath it because it has enough clearance now. I don't have to clear a big box camera. But anyway, Stan, this is the MJX 360 roll drone. It'll fly either way. It is from MJX. I haven't flown it yet. It's kind of just been sitting over here as like a prop to almost every one of my videos. This where me and my brother. Flash, you and your brother. Again, I'm happy you guys are here. My channel is not to get you subs, is not to get you views. Just go with the feed here, please. Please. I shouldn't have to monitor what's going on in the comments. I like to talk to you. I like to be visual on what I'm reading and whatnot. Just participate. But anyway, all right, check it out. So we got a package here. We're gonna pop this open. We're gonna see what's going on in here. And again, Flash, you and your brother, I'm happy to have you here. But again, this isn't exposure for other people. Unless I know you really well and you're doing big things and whatnot, then I'm more than happy to give your channel exposure. But right now, this is kind of about unboxing and it's kind of talking about drones. I'm listening to you, Jay, not really reading the comments. Cool. So we're opening this up, and again, this is what I'm using. This is what I've been using to open boxes. It has a clasp on here. I love knives with clasps on it, and then it's actually a razor blade. So this goes through just about anything, like butter. Like here, look. Literally, like butter, guys. Do you do drones? Did I spell that right? Sorry for... What? Not sure. Hold on. I'm trying to read. Do you do drones? Did I spell drones right? Sorry for talking about other stuff. I'll be watching a video on the chat. Not sure what you meant, brother, but here we go. So, bam, we got this. And again, this is from RC Moment. RC Moment's been good to me. I've been good to them too. I bought my Spark off of them. I bought another MJX Bugs 2 off of them. I bought my, it's sitting over there trying to think, the M5 from Wingsland off of them. What is going on, Sam? Good to see you here. Mean sharp objects, not sure what. Alright, yeah. But so MJX. RC Moment's been really good to me by sending me stuff. But again, I could have bought my Spark off of Amazon. Do a Phantom 4 video. I don't have a Phantom 4. I have no real want to get a Phantom 4. I have a Phantom 3 standard and I barely fly it. The Spark is where it's at for me. The Spark is small. The Spark is very portable. The Spark is creating videos like I've never created before, and not even with the Phantom 3 because of the size. Phantom 4 is a DJI product. The Phantom 3 was the one prior to that. The Phantom series is one of the top consumer drones in America. I wish I could live stream and also... Alright, so here we go. We're cutting this open, and again, RC Moment. They've been packaging stuff really nice. I've gotten a lot of stuff. This Spark is super small. That made me in shock when I bought it. Yeah, dude, super small. But yeah, RC Moment's been packaging stuff not crazy. You can see a little bit of tape on it, but they haven't been doing, like GearBest, and I have no beef with GearBest. I deal with one person from GearBest. GearBest likes wrap stuff in tape. Like wrap stuff in tape to the point where the box is damaged. So here we go. We're unboxing, and again, I don't really know what's in here. I have a vague idea, and bam. All right. We have the Mavic clone. This is not the Mavic. It looks a lot like the Mavic. This is the Mavic clone. I've seen a lot of people do reviews on this. I was interested in this. JJRC has foldable drones, which they're all right. They're not great. They're all right, though. And we have... right there. It's the Mavic clone. I believe just by looking at it right here that it's probably brushed because the motor's probably inside here that feeds another gear that feeds the propeller. So this is probably going to be brushed. I'm not sure what type of camera is on here. We'll get to that though. Camera, video, photo. Let's see. WHDG. I'm not sure what that means either. So we'll definitely have to do a little bit of research on this. I'm hoping to upgrade the Spark firmware to give 4K video as well. Drones are kind of boring. I do Roblox. Flash, if drones are boring to you, please leave. Like seriously, I can very easily block you from this channel. One click. Do not troll my channel. I don't know you, and if I do know you and you're trolling, there's really no reason for it. But anyway, so bam, that's the first one. What's the video quality of this drone? I don't know. Here, check it out. I'll show you. I either got the lowest grade one or I got the highest grade one. There's all different types of options. Somebody said 720p Wi-Fi maybe. What's up, Stan? So I don't know. And this says HD. So I mean, you got one. Yeah, I probably got the highest grade one. It's a XS809HW HDG, and the top one is just a H. My ex-dad has that drone. Did you? Well, again, I don't know what camera it is, so I can't even speak on the camera and whatever. But as far as flyability, did you fly it, Stan? Was it a good flyer? I don't know too much about it, but we're definitely going to get in there at some point here. So here, we got a second one. This box is a little bit bigger, and I'm almost positive I know what's in this one. And if it is what's in this one, the reason I got this one is because I have something close to, just keep going. I'll Google it. Okay. I didn't get to fly it. That sucks. So, all right, this one, if it is what I think it is, I wanted this one just because I have something similar to this, which was a good flyer, and I enjoyed flying, but I thought was just, I don't know, had issues making hard banking just because of the design of the multi-rotor. It was more of an H design. And with me saying that, if you guys have been watching, you should be able to guess what drone it was. It was a recent drone. And again, we're just slicing down here, dude. This slice is like butter. We are going to come up on this cut. Very little effort. That's cool if your brother left. Still happy you're here. If you like tech, we do tech here. We do a lot of drone stuff here. Occasionally I'll put something else out. But don't like people trolling. I mean, if you don't like drones, you definitely don't got to be here. I'm here for the drone people. I'm here for the people who like me. I do abandoned stuff as well. I do. I've kind of coined the Walmart Bandit because I go into Walmarts and also do Walmart runs where I show you guys what Walmart has to offer and whatnot. I don't know how to control. Do you have any friends? Do I have any friends? Not many. Nope. I work a lot. My wife is my friend. I have a couple family members that are my friends. I have a couple Drone Days members that are my friends. But all in reality, I'm a pretty self-sufficient person. I work a lot, and I fly drones, and I go on vacations fairly frequently. So I don't hang around with too many people, all in all. But alright, check it out. Drone friends. No, dude, besides my brother, nobody near me really flies. I do have one person in my hometown that I've met that I really haven't flown with or anything. But alright, check this out. So, I'm hoping, we'll unbox this now. This is the X1G from JJRC. I have the JJ Pro, which is not the traditional X frame. This is the X frame. The JJ Pro is more of an H frame. And when I was going making sharp turns, it's kind of wobbling out. And I think it was because of that H frame. Gonna go fly, brother. Great video. Absolutely, Stan. Enjoy. It's raining here. I'm not flying, so I'm going to be on this live feed a little bit longer. And then I got to try to clean up my drone room because drones are flowing back into the house again. And as I've said 100 times before, a happy wife is a happy life. And she's not too happy with all my stuff. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this open. We'll do an unboxing of this right now. I'm gonna pop this open. I want to see if this is the 5.8 first person. Bam! I want to see if it's that one. I subbed and liked the video. I appreciate that, brother. That's cool. Trying to pop this open here. Give me a second. And we have another self-contained package, which I'm liking what JJRC is doing with these. And I'll show you why. Something just dropped out. Okay, so we're going to put that over there. And I just lost what dropped out. It was basically an EU plug, which if you don't know what an EU plug is, I don't know where it went because it kind of dropped. I'm not seeing it. Basically, it's a conversion plug so you can convert the charger to American plug. But here, this is what JJRC is doing. Dude, look, the drone's in there. It's not coming out. I can take this, I can shove it in a book bag and go. I really like that they're separating the drone in its own packaging. I'll make a video unboxing of the DM009 when it gets here. Absolutely, Stan. You'll like the DM009. DM009, that's, I mean, as far as a brush toy grade, that's one of your higher tiered ones. And dude, what I'm throwing those for is ridiculous, but I'm trying to get rid of inventory. That way I get all my inventory in a climate controlled building prior to winter, because we have some pretty brutal winters. But here, check it out. This thing is dope. Look at a carbon fiber frame. Yeah, good toy grade and cheap. Absolutely cheap. If you're a Drone Days member and you have contact with me on Facebook, you get them dirt cheap. Look at this. Here, we'll try to get that. Look at that carbon fiber. I don't know if this is real carbon fiber or if that's just an overlay sticker or what they did. That's clean, dude. That is super clean. And this says JJ Pro, but it's not like the other one. Does it have a camera? You bet it does, dude, and that's why we opened it. We opened it. Drones and Jay is brilliant. The reason I bought two brilliant. No problem. Happy I'm a little bit of inspiration for you. Don't let me be a complete inspiration to you, otherwise you are going to have a drone horde like I do, and it gets a little bit overwhelming. It does have a nice design. So, Kristen, can you do me a favor? Can you grab the drone in there? It has lime green propellers. I'm going to have my wife grab the drone. The reason I bought this drone, because I got the JJ Pro last time, and it's a good drone. Nope, it's over there. That one has green propellers too. She grabbed the glow-in-the-dark Striker, which was correct with green propellers, but now she is grabbing the correct one, and we're going to do a little bit of JJRC comparison, just to show you guys. All right, so we have the JJ Pro here, which, again, this is more of an H frame. You don't typically see, and can you see the H on it? It's literally up and down, up and down. You have an H frame on this. And when this flies, it flies good, but if you try to make a hard bank turn, it kind of wobbles just a little bit and then catches itself. So I don't think this one's going to have an issue with it. And if you see here, this one has more of an X frame, where there's a side-by-side comparison. Can you do a Parrot Bebop range test? I do not do. I'll do altitude testing by my eyes, but I do not do out of sight range testing. I generally don't, because I work for a living. I'm not rich by any means, and if I buy something, I don't really like to fly it out of my sight. I really don't. I've pushed a Parrot Bebop with no mods, I think over 300 meters. Which is good. That's plenty fine for me. Just like my Phantom. Dude, I don't take my Phantom far at all. That was a $500 purchase from Walmart a while ago, and I like to keep it in sight. Now, some of these smaller toy grades that I have that are brushed, some of them I've taken up close to 1,000 feet in altitude, but that's been straight above my head, and if it were to drop, I would think it would drop right in place. But all right, so an X frame, what we're going with here, and this is not a true true X frame, because this is kind of like an off X frame. Your X5C is an X frame. Your Strikers are an X frame. This is almost an X frame. It's more of an X frame than the JJ Pro that I just showed you. So I'm thinking this won't have any issues making hard banking turns, making complete stops and whatnot, just because of the setup. So let's get to the package here. That's why I wanted to open it. I wanted to open it to see if I got the top tier package, which I wanted the top tier package because, again, this didn't come with a camera. I was able to, I don't know if it's stable. I haven't flown it yet. I was able to put a GoPro Scam Cam underneath this, and it did well, and I got good footage from it. But again, we had to deal with that clearance. Now, we would still have to have these legs for the Firefly because there are no drops on here like the bugs. What was the name of that good altimeter you mentioned? Good altimeter, which I have 2 of them, and I have no clue where either one of them are. One's brand new, and the other one's laying somewhere. Thus the drone life. Is Jolly Logic Altimeter 1. Or not Altimeter 1, the Altimeter 2. Jolly Logic Altimeter 2. All my altitude tests that are on my channel were done with the Jolly Logic Altimeter 2. They're about $50 on Amazon. You really can't find them cheaper. If you do, definitely grab one. What's up? Just found out my bugs 3 just landed. Bam! You're gonna love the bugs 3. Absolutely. But this is what we're looking at. We are diving into the package to show you what came in the package. I want to record my altitude flights. It's fun. It really is. Dude, droning is so many different levels. You can go out and fly for fun. You can go out and fly to test altitude. You could go out and test range. You can be a camera guy. You can be a not so serious camera guy. Flash, drones. Not distance. Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want. You can mod them, you could customize them, etc. Yo, J Drone, what's good? Give me a quick recap. We got this in. Another JJRC. The reason I wanted this is because this one's more of an H-frame. Not that it wasn't super stable, but I think this one will be more stable. We're doing an unboxing of this one right now. We did open, bam, the Mavic clone, the Brush Mavic clone prior to that. And we're unsure. I think I got the highest grade camera on this, but I'm unsure about that. So we are going to put this back on top of here. And again, I noted this with the other one. JJRC has been making self-contained containers here that you can just grab and toss in the book bag. These aren't heavy. If these are maybe like 0.75 of a pound, that's probably what they're weighing in at. I don't have a scale here, so I don't know off the top of my head. So all right, the first things first. We're gonna get this out of here, maybe. Wow, that's in there tight. All right, so here we got a set of blades. Obviously, they give us an extra set of blades. Here's the package itself. The FPV camera, it is 5.8 gigahertz FPV. That is in there pretty tight. I'm going to try to get that out right now, so give me a second. Bam. All right, cool. So you had to pop up on it. What's going on here? I see a little thing here. I'm wondering if this actually takes batteries. Nope, LiPo battery. What? First time I've seen this. What's this one called? It's the JJRC X1, I think. X1G. JJRC X1G. Look at this. First time I'm seeing this. I did not mod this. It came like this. FPV screen. Dude, you could go out loaded. You could have a bunch of these. What are these? 400 milliamp an hour. Common fitting. 400 milliamp an hour. Common fitting. You could go out with a bunch of these loaded. And if it dies, just unplug it and pop another one in. That's huge, dude. So hopefully the range on this is good. That maybe I'll make this one of my go-to FPV screens. We have power enter and we have a left to right. So maybe this is scannable. We'll see if it's scannable. But that's huge to me. It costs $2 on Amazon. One of these batteries. These batteries are dirt cheap. Yeah, absolutely. These batteries are dirt cheap. You could go out fully loaded with a bunch of different 5.8 gigahertz as long as this is scannable and fly like that. I'm happy they did that. I wish more manufacturers would do that because all of the FPV monitors, they have lipos in them, but they're not meant to be exchanged. They're meant to be charged in body, kind of like this, where it has a charging port, but this allows you to swap them. So all right, we're gonna put that back in there. That's cool. What is gigahertz? Gigahertz is what radio waves are transmitted through. Standard Wi-Fi operates off 2.4 gigahertz. A baby monitor operates off 2.4 gigahertz. A CB operates off 2.4 gigahertz. Some of your Wi-Fis on dual band operate off 5.8 gigahertz, but that's Wi-Fi band. This is a straight radio band. Radio bands and Wi-Fi bands are different bands. Traditionally, everything you generally deal with will be 2.4 gigahertz. Even your controller, like here, we're talking about 2.4 gigahertz. See what that says right there? It says 2.4 gigahertz. 99% of all your controllers are going to operate off 2.4 gigahertz. But that's a different band than the traditional 5.8 gigahertz FPV band. They do have a 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi band. You cannot pick up a Wi-Fi band off of this one. So that's a little gigahertz thing. That was a good question. So we're gonna pop that back in there. Let's. I'm looking for the camera. Whoop! We just dropped a nice mount here. This mount looks like it's going to. Whoop! Just dropped a screw, which goes in the mount. Hold on, guys. So we got a screw that is going to go in the bottom of here. Come on, go in the hole. Bam! That's gonna go on the bottom of there, and that will go on top of. That'll go on top of the controller. And let's see. Bam! Look at that. Excellent mount. Good quadsplanation. Bam! Quadsplanation. I like that. So you know, receive J Drones Alcema 2-day delivery. Thanks. You're welcome, brother. I hope you enjoy that Alcema. Can you buy and do a video about the pair of airborne mini drones? If I decide to buy them, I definitely will do a video on them. But look at this. Dude, that's massive. That's a massive mount. I like this mount. Very good mount on this. You could stick a touchpad on that. Without a doubt. So we're going to put this back in the bag. I'm looking for the camera. Definitely looking for a camera. So we're going to stick this back in here. I want to see what the camera looks like. I'm really hoping the camera has an SD card on the back of it because I really like a 5.8 gigahertz camera that I can click, boop, record, and also see the transmission. A lot of people don't do that. Some people do that. So what do we have here? We have landing gear, we have prop guards, and we have our screwdriver and some screws, probably for the legs. We have a charger with a Euro plug, not a US plug, but the conversion plug is somewhere on my floor here that I dropped. It seems to have ran away, that I can't find it. I'll definitely find it. And we also have USB charger on the back there. That's probably for the battery in there and here. Alright, now we're getting into something here. I'm not sure what we got here. Looks like I'm going to have to do a little bit of learning. I'm not really quite sure what that's going to plug into. An antenna is definitely going to go on the back of this. That's interesting. We're gonna set that right there, which is like right down there. What up, Clean Cut J? Yes, Clean Cut J. Kind of shaved up a little bit, kind of fresh shape up and whatnot. Just kind of getting sick of the long hair, and it actually heated up in Pennsylvania. It was really cold in Pennsylvania and kind of heated up, so this is making it nicer for me. All right, let's see what we got here. That's a good-looking camera. Dude, this is a stock camera. Sorry, guys. I'm fascinated with this camera. Look at that camera. That's a stock camera. So, that's nice. For a stock camera, that's definitely nice. So, I'm trying to figure out what we got going on here. We got a 4-prong. Is that a 4-prong? Alright, so we have a 4-prong plug there. We have a 3-prong that goes into a 4-prong, so that's going to plug into there. This is probably going to plug into the drone, and then we also have an antenna here, which is going to go onto that, which is unreal. Like this is really unreal that the camera actually comes with one of these. Should bend, yeah, it bends. Like this is, dude, this is unreal. This is gonna go into here. Yo, back to work today. I had work today. Let's see, I was off the day before. I worked the day before that, and then I'm off tomorrow though, so we might get some flying. Check this out, dude. This is weird. I never had this type of setup where the camera is actually plugging into like a box. So this is cool. I'm not seeing an SD card though, so that's a tiny bit of a downer for me, I guess. That I'm not seeing an SD card slot on any of these pieces, because I'd really like to be able to record. Definitely like to be able to record what I'm filming and not just fly FPV. Yeah, that might be a range booster, because again, I've never seen one of these that had to plug into one of these. So that's definitely different, definitely odd, and definitely cool. Let's see what else we got here. All right, so yeah, that's that, and I'm not seeing any SD card or anything. Maybe the transmitter or the FPV screen has one on it. Find it really. It does. Bam! Look at that. There you go. SD card goes into the viewer, and that's probably why they have this range booster type thing, because they want you to get as clear footage, because it's going to be recording from this. So it's going to be recording from transmission. So it's going to transmit wavelength here, and you're going to be recording here, as opposed to traditionally where you could not record here and you were just recording from the camera. I missed what model you're... Absolutely, it's brushless, brother. Give me a second. This is the other JJ Pro, the X1G, which is more of an X frame as opposed to the last JJ Pro that I reviewed, which was more of an H frame, that when you kind of made hard banking turns, it kind of wobbled a little bit until it got stability. So I'm hoping this one, there is no wobble whatsoever. This one comes with an FPV screen that has its own LiPo battery in it that can be interchangeable. That's what that spot is there. Also, you get bam, you could put in an SD card in this, so you're definitely recording. And we have some type of booster antenna for the camera. The camera plugs into this. Unreal. Little off topic. How many meters can you go on the Bugs 2 Wi-Fi before you lose it? I can only get about 120 meters. How far have I gone with the Bugs 2 before I've lost it? I'd like to say close to 300 meters. I'm gonna say close to 300 meters. Before I get a little bit shaky and think, oh, I'm gonna screw up the orientation and whatnot. So that's a look at this drone, guys. And again, it's from RC Moment. So guess what? Whatever this drone costs on there, and I'm gonna try to have my guy beat whatever it costs anywhere else. I'm gonna try to have him create a coupon code, like he's done for me just about with everything. He did it for this one. There's a coupon code for this one if you want to go look at the review. Primarily this one and this one, if I get codes for, I will put at the bottom in the links to these feeds. We'll also put it in the review video. When I do the videos, we definitely do that, where we put it down below. We give you a coupon and whatnot. I'm hoping I could get a coupon for both these. I don't know that I have. I've been very successful on hooking you guys up with dirt cheap stuff. There was the discussion on Drone Days. If you're not on Drone Days, it's the best group on Facebook. You might want to check it out. 90% of my videos or link to it. Discussion on Drone Days, whether to get the $120 Bugs 2 without the 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi FPV, or to get the 5.8 gigahertz Wi-Fi FPV one. And basically, it comes down to, what do you need? Would you prefer FPV? If you would prefer FPV, dude, I have a code on my videos, $150, as opposed to you're paying close to $200 everywhere else. That's me thanking yous. In Drone Days, that's me thanking Drone Days members. You guys are watching me. You guys are kind of feeding, bam, Drone Days right on my chest. Kind of egging me on, so to speak, kind of encouraging me to keep doing what I'm doing. I'd be doing this regardless. I probably wouldn't be going live if you guys weren't around here. Isn't Wi-Fi kind of flaky? No. Yes and no. The Phantom 3 standard operates off of, I'm still gazing at Al Senma art, will fly soon. Thank you, brother. I will look into, I love your videos. Absolutely appreciate that. Alright, so Wi-Fi on drones. Typically on your standard X5 clone, on your cheap $40 to $60, $70 high retail, $90 high retail that you can buy in the store, that Wi-Fi is not going to be great. The Phantom 3 standard operates off Wi-Fi. It's great. You can fly that a decent distance. Parrot Bebop 1, we were talking about that. I've pushed that well over 300 meters. That operates off Wi-Fi. That's good Wi-Fi, dude, and that's 2.4 gigahertz. When you get into the 5.8 gigahertz, you're limited on range with that. But dude, I took the bugs too with the 5.8 FPV gigahertz Wi-Fi. That's Wi-Fi again. That's not the 5.8 gigahertz that we're dealing here, where you need an antenna like that. I took that up really high, man. I was really impressed with it. So it all depends on the manufacturer. It all depends on the guts of the drone. If it's just a chintzy underhung camera that looks like the X5C's camera, that has a tiny little wire coming off the back of it, you're not going to get good Wi-Fi reception off of that for FPV. That's meant for short. You get something like this. This is probably going to offer very epic range on it. I'm probably going to be able to go as far as my heart's content before I decide to turn around, before I'm about ready to lose orientation. And this is probably going to transmit well. And again, we go back to this, where they've stuck the SD card in the monitor. So they're probably banking that with this contraption here that the cameras are going to plug into, that this is going to go over really, really well. That the transmission is going to go over really well, and the quality that you're going to record off of here is going to be really good. I'm definitely going to test it out without a doubt. Now, what I might do though, we might throw all this contraption on there for FPV, and we might take the Firefly. We might take the Firefly and also put it on this. The top's pretty flat. We could put it on the top of that, absolutely. If there's room underneath it, maybe we'll put it underneath it. I don't know. With that Firefly camera, the options are endless. I'm probably also going to fly this by itself with the Firefly camera on it as well. Dude, you pay how much for a GoPro? You pay how much for a 4K camera? How much for the Drones Day shirt? Drone Day shirts, I really don't have too many left. I have what do I have? I might have like 1 or 2 mediums. My wife has dibs on one. She's actually paying me for one when she really doesn't have to, but she said she wants one, so she's throwing money down and bam, I'm taking it. I think I might have like a large, maybe a small or something. I ordered them, and I paid a chunk of change to get them made and to get them ordered. So as far as the shirts, I'm really not selling them as of right now. I have a couple people that probably have dibs on the other ones. But when I was selling them, it really depended on size, just because more material cost me more money. The small, medium, and larges, they all cost one base price. What is the price of one of those? One of these drones, I think you're going to look under $100. With the FPV setup, it's probably going to cost a little bit more, but again, I'm going to try to get you guys a coupon code. That way it costs you a lot less, or considerably less than all the other people. Because again, YouTube, it is your tube, YouTube, your channel. I'm on it. You guys are watching me. What up, brother? What's going on? Is it Nolly's World? I think it's Nolly's World. If I didn't say that right, I do apologize. So yeah, guys, I'm constantly trying to hook you guys up. If I'm getting hooked up, I want to pay it forward back to you. Like that Firefly. I keep talking about the Firefly camera because it's dope. It is dope, 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 beyond dope. And for $46, dude, $46 for a camera comparable to a GoPro that's going to sit underneath the drone as opposed to being an underhung box, it's ridiculous. You can't get nothing better. I promise you, you can't get nothing better. The Mobius and the Runcam 2, I've seen side-by-side comparisons. the Firefly beats it. And that's not me being biased because I have the Firefly. No, I watch reviews just like you guys do. I don't know everything. I don't claim to know everything. And before I buy something or before I agree to review something, I want to know that it's good before I get it into my hands, and then it's just like a waste of my time. I don't like wasting my time. Yep, just beat up my red bugs too yesterday. Hold on. Sorry, I read slow. Got some repairs to do. It should repair flying. What model? The Firefly. It's the Q6. The Q6, it's not a boxy one that looks like a scam cam or a GoPro. It's thin. Kristen, you want to do me one more favor? I'm bugging my wife for you guys, so appreciate that, yo. Can you grab the Q6 camera that's next to my computer? She said maybe. So use her on hold. You're on standby. So she'll probably grab it. But so we're gonna put this back in the box. I'll show you guys the Q6. I can't brag enough about the Q6 camera. Period. It's a dope camera. You're looking for a camera that's long and doesn't look like one of those box cameras. Bam. I got tons of scam cams on my computer desk. Thank you. Everybody say thank you to my wife, because without her, this wouldn't be going as smoothly as possible. You'd be staring at cabinet spaces while I walk and grab stuff. So, all right. This is the Firefly QX. This is dope, dude. Like, look at the profile. Bam. The eye of the camera is the profile. And you can go from carrying a box cam to bam, to having it go along with the profile of the drone. And you really don't need that much clearance. You do need that much clearance when you're carrying a GoPro. You need that much clearance when you're carrying a scam cam. Just order my Bugs 2 Black. I own the Bugs 2C before. Or the Bugs 2W. Absolutely. I'm thinking of another J-drone painted drone, one color. Thank you, wife. If you're thinking about another one painted, you have options. I doubt you want to grab another Alcema unless you are going to encase these in glass and start collecting J-drone paint jobs. But I could do a DM009 for you. I'd be more than happy to do a DM009 for you, John. And that's not going to cost you nearly as much as the Alcema did because I don't charge much for them. So let me know. And if you want it a certain color, we can definitely go with a certain color, any color of your choice. Thank you, Jay's wife. Bless you. Somebody said bless you. She says thank you and bless you back. And sounds like we're having a sneezing war here, but I understand what everybody's saying. That's me kind of just being a little bit off wall. But yeah, dude, look at this. Here, we'll turn it on for you. One button. You get little red LEDs there. You get a screen. I don't know how well that's coming in. That's probably not coming in too well. You get a reading screen. I don't think on your run cam, I don't think you get that. I'm not sure if the Mobius, I don't think you get that. And then when you record, which is this button up there, you get a little icon that shows you're recording. You have all types of options in there. This has a gyro in it. All your drones, most of your drones have gyroscopes in it. You have so many drones. How often do you fly them? A few times and move on to the next one. Sounds good. Orange DM009. We could do an orange DM009. Can you do a technical review? The boot up tone. Every Chinese camera. Yeah, but this is not like every Chinese camera. I guarantee you that. I have tons of Chinese cameras. I have a GoPro. I have scam cams. I have 4K cams. This is where it's at. I promise you. For drones, this is where it's at. I mean, obviously, if you are doing action cam stuff, you're not going to want this strapped to your head like I have my head cam. But for drones, I promise you, this is where it's at. But we're going to go ahead and shut this down. There was a lot of questions that I just missed. I don't know, dude. I kind of read them all, and I kind of got sidetracked, and I do apologize for that. Bebop technical review at some point. I could definitely try to do that. Oh, that's what I want to touch on. I have so many drones. What do? Just fly them and then move on to the next one. Yes and no. I do fly a lot of drones. I do have a lot of drones. Some of my